Okay, hi, so this is my AFP1 reflection. So to start things off, I was the assistant director of the AD in our AFP1 group, and I contributed to the film by planning the production schedule as well as coordinating with the extras. Apart from those pre-production paperwork, I was also Nagu's right-hand man, and I lent him a listening ear whenever he needed it on set, as it can be very stressful on set, and as a director, you definitely need someone to turn to whenever you have thoughts about where maybe a certain scene is not shot properly, or maybe he felt that something was off. Yeah, and so I was always Nagu's right hand man when it comes to things that he needs help with on set. And essentially, I help to execute whatever he has envisioned. To start things off, I definitely have learned a lot through this production. And at the beginning, I was quite clueless as to what I was supposed to do, as this was my first time being assistant director. But eventually, with the help of Leonard's Directing 101 class, where I saw my classmate Lawrence acted as Leonard's assistant director, I realized I got a better idea of what an assistant director has to do when a director is on set and he's directing his actors. So I think that really helped. I think one of the hardest part of being an assistant director for pre-production would be making sure that you don't miss out on the minor details. So for example, like if you're unable to state clearly to your crew and cast something as simple as the reporting time that they're supposed to be at the location, it could lead to severe consequences, such as like the whole production being pushed back. Yeah, and moving on to some of the hardest parts of being an assistant director on set itself would be, for me personally, I'm not very comfortable like telling like my peers especially what to do, because like we're the same agent. But eventually I figured out how to get over this by knowing the people who can be pressured and the people who are not as comfortable being pressured by other people. And so I will press those people who are able to take the pressure to work faster or move faster because we're running out of time, instead of those who are unable to work under pressure as well. And I also learned at the same time that I try to push in a way that is nice, especially to those people who don't work under pressure well. So I'll try to say things in a nice way, but at the same time get the message across. One way that I actually learned from like Shafi, who actually came to our set, was that he will, as an assistant director, he will always be like, "Oh, okay, take your time, you got all day." Yeah, and that's something that I think is a good way to rush someone without sounding too much like an ass, without being too bossy. Yeah, and most importantly, of course, I realized the importance, and Len actually told me this on set, was that to always stick by Nagu's side, so that whenever he needs someone, he can immediately turn to me without looking for me like all over the set. So to sum things up, overall, I would say that my biggest takeaway as being an assistant director for this AFP1 would be people management. And it's not just people management of your crew, but also the extras. So I realize it's very important to manage the different personalities that each of your crew has, and it's important to know how to deal with each different personality type. Yeah, so as for regarding the extras side, like when dealing with extras, there was one incident in this AFP1 where one of the extras was quite uncooperative, and I kept trying to do something, but then he just wouldn't listen. Yeah, and I think that even though he might be quite annoying to deal with, I feel like it's very important to maintain your professionalism, and that was something that I had to teach myself, to maintain that professionalism, even though the extras might be super annoying and super irritating. Yeah, that was what I learned, people management. And with that, that is the end of my AFP1 reflection. Thank you.